Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sith Lord Finn's D&D podcast. I am your host, Sith Lord Finn, and your DM today. And we are playing Mantador. This is Ep.4, Distress Signal. I am here today with three individuals who wanted to go on this. Although there was going to be four, but he's out. That's fine. Everything's fine. So we'll have them introduce themselves, starting with Crono.
Hello, Crono. You know what I'm playing, who I'm playing by now. But I'll be playing Vecter Lavender.
What the
Wrong character a
fuck?
second. Sorry, I was thinking the wrong character. I didn't have my character pulled up, and I said the first name I saw because I'm used to my character not used to Isaac being there. No, I'm Vecter Lavender.
Tell us a fun fact about Vector. A fun fact we haven't heard before. And I'll have all you guys do the same.
I mean, he can lose body parts and they'll grow back.
That is a fun fact. Like a lizard. Alright, Phantom, you're up.
What up? I'm Phantom. I play Isaac Dragstar. And fun fact about Isaac is that he has some decent side business of torture.
A decent side business of torture.
Is that a threat? Because I messed up.
Dragon.
Why, hello everyone. As Finn has introduced, my name is Dragon. I'm playing a character called Sabo Turqov. He likes to stick his nose into his engineering business.
Okay. Well, those are the characters. Now, let's get on to previously on Mantador. After defeating a space false Hydra and traversing the galaxy, what's that word? Escorting a senator back to his home on Venus. The Mantador has now had 3 adventures so far, after commandeering it from pirates and raiding their base, and now escorting the senator. But wait, I said 3, but I told of only 2. This is that story of the 3rd Mantador adventure that most of the crew wish they had forgotten, and most have already. We begin our story 2 weeks earlier aboard the USS Mantador in the Zodan galaxy, when all of a sudden there is a blaring beep at the console. Beep, 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 beep.
Captain, are you going to answer?
Beep, beep, beep.
I pressed the button. Oh, answer.
So as you press the button, it opens a distress signal on the console with coordinates and a ship ID. It seems to be stranded in between the Ipan and Zodarian galaxies in lost space. Do you search the ID, the ship ID? Because it doesn't just... Okay. As you're searching for the ship's ID, it doesn't seem to pull up any known ships on the registry.
Interesting.
Yeah. So right now you guys, I believe last were in you guys were around the Zeet cluster, I want to say, before taking that one.
Something like that.
Yeah. You guys are around the Zeet cluster. We'll say that. And if something contradicts that in earlier episodes, I'll just retcon it.
Bam, retcon.
It doesn't really matter where you guys are as long as you guys are in the Zodian galaxy, you know?
Yeah.
The details on where you guys last were during this time doesn't really matter.
I mean, hey, we could have stopped for drinks somewhere on the way.
Yeah. So what you do? What are you guys doing? You just got a distress signal. You got the coordinates, but not the name of the ship, or if that ship it kind of seems like that ship ID doesn't really exist like anywhere that you search it.
It could be a trap.
I'm gonna turn towards Sabo and ask him what he thinks.
Imagine you guys just don't go, and I'm like, well, quest failed, mission failed, I guess. See you guys next time.
You know, we actually didn't want to play today, you know?
Yeah. That would be fucked. I get all this ready.
No, you'd get a YouTube short out of it.
Yeah.
You'd get a YouTube short out of it.
I could. Actually, no.
Well, Captain, in my own opinion, as well with following the whole manuscript and everything, and any ships that are in distress should be seeked upon by others within the area.
Exactly. No matter if it's a trap or not, we must seek it out to make sure that all the people are safe, even if there are none.
Okay, but let's go in assuming it is a trap, so we're ready in case things go wrong.
That is a good plan. But we still must go. It is our duty.
I mean, it's your guys' duty. I'm still kind of just hanging out here because I got nowhere else better to be.
Fucking meatbag.
I guess we'll set course towards the distress.
Alright.
Hey,
Be ready to man turret.
it's your fault. You're setting this. You're setting this basically when they've picked me up.
Yeah. I am. He's like, I don't like you guys.
Yeah, it's basically we haven't bonded yet. So
Yeah.
Understood, Captain.
Alright, so if you guys are setting course, roll me a
Alright,
D100.
Who?
Anybody. This is the travel
Dragon called
table.
Dragon called it already. I believe in him.
I need to get a dice roll.
Alright. 85.
I should probably pull my character sheet.
Yeah, that's so
85.
85? Damn, that's pretty low.
Hello?
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 Hi.
You said 85?
85.
Okay.
So as you guys are traveling towards this area, you spot a sleeper ship. This is basically a ship that it's not big per se, but it's like long, and it houses a roughly around 300 passengers. It can house roughly around 300 passengers, but all of them should be asleep. This is typically like a colonist type thing, colonist ship to colonize other planets. They go to sleep. Once they wake up, they're at the other planet. Could somebody else roll me a D100
I will.
for the next bit?
22.
22? Okay, that's a bit better. You guys see drifting as you guys travel a little bit farther towards your destination. You see floating in space is a burial tube with a body inside. Somebody has...
Is it just me or is he cutting out?
Huh?
You're cutting out for me. I was just asking if you were cutting out for others.
I don't know, probably. Anyway, burial tube floating out in space with a body inside. It looks to be like a Zodian is inside. The red aliens that are kind of native to this galaxy, this region. So it seems like somebody has had a funeral type of deal, but they have been long gone. All right. With that, you guys have arrived at the coordinate.
So before we move on from that, my character is gonna go and see if he can loot the corpse if there's anything with the corpse.
All right.
Because I mean, my character goes to places he doesn't usually ruins and take shit. I'm not above grave robbing.
Okay. So you'll have to either get in your fighter and grab it, or ask one of them to get out the extendo arms and grab it that way.
Which would have a likelihood? I'm just gonna say, hey, we should pick that up.
What do you guys say to that? What do you guys say in response to that? It's like, hey, let's pick up that burial tube.
I'm not that one that likes to do much grave robbing,
Man, who knows what's on him?
Respect.
Bro, we know it could be a trap.
Yeah, but he could also have money. Or something that could sell for money.
Well, you see, we're not the grave robbing type.
Yeah, they're not the grave robbing type, dog.
Shame. I'll back off.
Okay. So you guys have arrived at the location of the ship and notice a capital ship in the distance, beaten and battered, pieces floating off in space, making a little minefield of debris. You can see small surges of electricity poking out of the openings in the hull, indicating that power is still on. Somebody could still be inside, or not. It's hard to say how long this has been here. As you think about it, a stream of red, chunky substance hits the windows of the Mantador. As it fades, you see a stream of bodies scattered around the wreckage. Some are cut in half, frozen in time. Some are nothing but floating liquid, and others are impaled on debris. What could have done this? How could this have happened? You are here to find out. Everybody make me a perception check.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Nat 20? What's the plus for your nat 20?
You said perception.
Yeah,
+4.
plus 4.
What?
Okay.
Is this gonna be a continuation of last time? What the hell, man?
Of your 6?
What the hell, man?
Damn. That sucks. So you have a +4 to perception, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Well, you did get a nat 20, so I'll let it go.
Okay.
What do you get?
17 plus 7, so
So
24.
Okay. Alright. So everybody who got a 15 or higher, which is everybody,
But me.
you see that this is a crowned and furl capital ship, indicated by the insignia on the side. And then everybody who got 25 or higher, or a nat 20, as you notice this insignia, you can see out of the corner of your eye in the hole opening, you notice a figure is in one of the openings in the hole. They seem like they are watching as they go back into the ship and away from the opening.
The fuck was that?
What seems to be the problem, Comrade Isaac?
There's something in that ship.
Yes,
hell you mean there's
people
something?
are in that ship.
I don't know about people.
Well, maybe
You
you
wanna-
just saw a person and he was wearing a spacesuit or something.
I mean, if you want to be safe about it, point one of the guns there and shoot. See if anything moves. The ship's already wrecked.
Yeah, but we don't want to damage it further. There might be people inside who need our help. Damaging it further might kill them.
Any life support systems on that ship will not be working. I doubt anyone's alive in there.
The flickers of electricity makes me think otherwise.
Captain, try to establish communications upon the ship.
Yes. I'll do an open channel.
Okay.
Try to pick up anything as well.
Make an intelligence check.
Intelligence, okay.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be electronics?
Wait. Yeah, it would if you have that skill. Electronics. For me,
I mean,
it's
more
computers.
so. The other thing is, more than one skill can be used for a check. Like, if you just because it's involving electronics doesn't mean it always has to be electronics. If he wants him to roll intelligence, it can be intelligence. They're correlating enough.
Yeah.
16.
16?
Yep.
7
plus 9.
You were able to get a small bit of staticky sounds of a person. You're not sure what they're saying or anything. You can try to make the signal a bit stronger, but you are hearing voices through the.
Can I try to make a better signal?
Yeah, roll another intelligence check. See if it clears up.
Ooh, 13 plus 9.
Okay. So here.
22.
Come on. Come on. Hello. Hello. Come on,
Hello?
thing, work. What? Hello?
I'm hearing you.
Who is this? Is this help?
This is,
Thank fucking God. Is this help? Are you here to help us?
Yes. Help.
Fuck. Finally got this damn thing working. This is...
Are you guys good in there?
No, we're fucking not. The dead. They're coming back to the side. They were doing something. They were creating something. And it got loose. Everybody, we all almost died. If you're here to help us, we're in the center of the capital ship. In the
Is the thing still in there trying to get to you?
We don't know. It's gone quiet. We've locked ourselves in here. We don't know if it's trying to get to us or if it's gestating somewhere. We just... I'm just glad that this thing is working and we've gotten our signal out. Just please, help us.
How dangerous is this thing? And if it gets out to, somewhere else, like how big of a problem are we talking here?
I don't know. But one thing's for sure. It needs to die. Once you get here, we can try to formulate a plan to find it and destroy it once and for all. Hey, come on. I'm sending you the map and where we last thing you receive is a map of the ship and a point highlighted on the map indicating where they are. But the radio goes to static again.
I turn to Dragstar and go, what's the strongest weapon you have on that ship? I think we should just call it a lost cause, destroy whatever we can in there, kill it that way, and go.
We can't kill the civilians. The survivors. You don't know what's all on that ship.
Legally speaking, yeah, we cannot. We cannot go about that plan since there are survivors. If there were no survivors, it would be safer to destroy it. But we need to go in and try to save them. We don't want to be outlaws. Although, who will know? That's a question
Exactly.
you should be asking me back.
I mean, could do it, and then as soon as we go to do it, more ships could show up to help. So,
And this is a capital ship of the Crown and Furl. For all they know, with the distress beacon, there are still survivors.
Yeah, but the guy just said there's something very deadly on that ship.
He said something about corpses coming back to life. Dead people coming back.
Okay, I've heard enough like pre like space exploration stories that got out there. That tends to be end very badly in those stories and should be like nipped in the bud without people going in because infection. I say those people are already dead. They might be infected for all we know.
how you know it's an infection?
We can go in.
I don't. I'm arguing for argument's sake here. What if it is?
We can go in with a plan to not get infected. We have the supplies on this ship to go in there without getting contaminated.
And my suit is airtight.
Well, for one, I think that's at least a couple of us should form a small party, go in and clear the area.
Don't worry, I will go with you. The robot. Me.
We could
Well,
also probably set up some sabotage points to blow the ship if we have to. But after we get the survivors off.
fine. I'll go set the explosives and while you two go look for your survivors.
You think that's wise for you to traverse this highly dangerous ship alone?
Oh, well, I can go where most of you guys can't. You probably, I probably haven't told you, but yeah, no, I live in low gravity to near zero gravity environments. I can just maneuver out here. I can.
So you'll be outside of the ship?
I mean, yeah, I can maneuver outside the ship, place it on the outside hull.
That ain't gonna do much damage inside, though. You're trying to blow through the armor.
Yes, the thing is inside, or so we have been told.
Yeah, but if it's reviving the dead, the vacuum of space should be able to kill it. I mean, if not kill it, immobilize it entirely. There's no planets around here, is there?
What if...
Nothing they could drift off to?
Inquiry. What if the figure Phantom saw was one of these creatures? Hell,
Concerning.
maybe even some of these dead people out here are also infected. We have no way of knowing.
And then I go back to my point of we should blast it all and move on.
Again, there are survivors. My programming doesn't allow for that type of course of action. And I bet neither does the ship. This is a crowned infernal ship.
As long as there's Crown Infernal on that capital ship, our ship's guns will not allow friendly fire.
Even if it is already damaged. Maybe if we were able to fully take out the power to the ship, but since the power is still technically on, we cannot fire at this ship.
We could plant charges in the power room.
Also, as far as I remember, this ship does not have any firepower capable enough of taking down a capital ship. All we have is a ship immobilizer. The ion cannon. That's about it. Anything else will just dent it. If that.
Just send me in. We'll work on evacuating any of the survivors on the ship, and I'll start a fuel spill in order to blow the ship the smithereens.
Oh. What? Okay, what does this ship run on? Because if it's a reactor core, can we just set the reactor core critical and have it explode?
Yes, but that's inside the ship.
How about we do this? We do a two-man team. Two-man teams. Sabo, you take Zeke's with you. Get the survivors. I do not remember your character's name.
Vecter.
Vecter. And then me and Vecter will head to the reactor room to set off an explosion.
Very well. Sounds good to me.
Okay. I believe we have a plan.
Alright, let's go face the dead.
So you guys are kind of drifting outside of this, so do you guys pull in and dock somewhere? There are a couple docking areas that you can go to for this capital ship. There are 2 on the left side, and now just 1 on the other side where a big hole is. Either point you'll probably need a spacesuit for because of the heavy damage. You're not entirely sure which areas are air compressed and which areas are not. Your suits will tell you, but until
while you guys get suited up, I'll go ahead and park. We'll just park on the left side.
Okay. The mostly intact side.
Yes.
I don't think you guys heard that, but I did a little ship noise and docking noise. But you guys are docked. So what's the course of action here now that you're docked? You guys are suited up who need spacesuits. Not necessarily for 0G, but for protection, because you guys do have a couple armored spacesuits. I'm pretty sure that should protect you from whatever tries to attach to you or whatever.
So okay.
If something were to attach to you.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any resistances to parasites, but I am immune to disease, so if this is disease...
I don't know, would you characterize a parasite as a disease?
A
parasite is another living organism that is feeding off of a host.
Yeah.
A disease is like a virus or a sickness. This is not like a.
Yeah, no. I know. I said I don't know. I don't think I'd be immune to a parasite, but I am immune to disease. Is what I said.
Yeah. That's. Yeah. But.
I'd probably take an armored suit just to be safe.
All right. And for all you guys know, these things only take over already deceased people. Or at least that's what the guy said. He said something about the dead rising. The dead
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this out of character. This is some. Oh shoot! What's Dead Space? This is some Dead Space vibes right now.
Nah.
No.
This definitely up my character's alley at all.
No, it's not Dead Space. If anything, it's. I feel like it's more like the Death Trooper stories from Star Wars.
It's the undead.
It's the curse of it's the rat ghoul curse. No, so you guys enter?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You enter into what looks to be like a little sort of corridor type thing. There's as you walk forward out of the airlock, and the Mantador closing behind you, as if sensing the danger within this other ship and closing to protect your other crew members. There is a pathway to the right and to the left that this takes, and each way goes to a different spot. You guys do have a map, so you guys do know that left will take you to a ladder that will bring you up into the main laboratory stream hub. This is where most lab experiments and whatnot are conducted, brought to other lab chambers to do other things with. It's like a little think of it as like a laboratory highway type thing. There would be a lot of activity in this spot, kind of like a mall type deal.
Before we split up, so everyone has access to it, I'm gonna use my radar.
Okay. And that's 120 feet, right?
Let me.
That's what 60 meters is, right? It's around 100 something feet, or 150.
It's 200. It's 200 feet.
Oh, 200. Okay.
Well, it's 196.8.
We'll just say
yeah.
200. There does seem to be some movement towards the left, or the left was to the laboratories, right? Was nobody listening?
Yeah, the first one you said was laboratories, yeah.
Okay, so it's towards the right a bit. It's definitely down that pathway, it seems. You don't know what it is or who it could be or what it could be. You just see the blimp. Beep. Boop. Boop. What do you guys do? To the right is more of a straight-ish shot to where you're going. But it's a little bit more corridors that lead elsewhere.
I'm gonna turn to Isaac and say we should probably head to the laboratories first, because if they were working on this thing, they might have some disposal method, and we could figure out its weakness.
But if they did, then how are they all dead?
I mean, containment breaches kill the people who know everything first.
Yeah, but they would have access to said disposal method as well.
I mean, this is a pretty big ship. Would everyone know the disposal methods in there?
At least the scientists and Hive personnel.
We never did ask who survived.
Yeah, we kind of lost radio contact with them.
We don't know how high. Like, we don't know what. Well, they seem to know very little about the thing, actually.
They might have been just soldiers tasked with protecting the scientists.
I mean, there might be something in there we could use.
Although
Maybe we can check it out real quick.
in a capital ship this big, there could have been engineers and other personnel such as the captain. But it's hard to say who all survived. We'll find out once we find them.
We could probably take a quick look to see. I don't think there might be too much importance in there. We still need to also find where the reactor, a way to get to the reactor.
There might be.
I will mark it on the map. I'm very familiar with these types of ships, as I was once stationed on one. He beep boop 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 on his like little arm console thing, and he highlights where the reactor is. It's much deeper within the ship than you might like, but it should be there. Be warned, it could be heavily guarded, and there's a passcode. Or should be.
You wouldn't know what the passcode might be now.
Not on this ship. The passcode is different for each ship. And unless I have served under this ship, I would not know.
Would it be on file anywhere?
It might be on one of the computers. But you might have to go to the bridge for that, unless there could be a computer with some access. Wait,
Maybe we
Captain.
can find the.
You're an engineer. You can just make your own access point.
Yeah. I'm gonna start looking for a point to access through.
Huh?
The labs would probably have one. They'd probably have a bunch of computers for keeping logs.
Good
I'm gonna
point.
just find the first computer.
Good point, meatbag. As far as I know, on the capital ship I was on, we didn't have a science bay area. So I wouldn't know. But I do know that there are several computers around on the capital ship. Any one could make for a good access point. And even better, the bridge computer would definitely have everything we need.
Where would be the safest place for these survivors to be holding up?
Well, like they said, they're in the center, which seems to be... he sort of looks to check the map. And whoever else checks the map, along with him. They seem to be held up within the, it seems to be like a little like gym area, like a exercising area for the people for the soldiers and everybody on the ship, so that they don't lose muscle, whatever. Well, actually, no, never mind. It's just like sort of like a armory type of deal. It's a pretty big armory.
How far is it from the bridge?
It's pretty far. Like I said, they're in the center. The bridge is kind of towards the back. And
Okay,
then
so
the reactor is
is the
below
lab
that.
on the way to the bridge, or would it be out of the way?
It would be out of the way to the bridge. But like you said, there could be computers and whatnot in there.
All right.
Just
Alright.
go ahead, go to the laboratories. I can make my own connection, get the information there. You can try to find information on whatever we're dealing with here.
All right.
And we will go find the survivors.
If something happens, make a very loud noise.
Like what?
No, you have any grenades on you?
Not right now.
I hand you a grenade.
Okay. It's not fire, but it'll do. He sort of like puts it to his chest, and it magnetizes to his chest.
All right, you have one arc grenade.
Okay. I will use it well. Or maybe not at all.
Do you want a frag grenade out of really make a bang?
Arc grenades are like grenades I have, so.
I think one grenade's enough.
Yeah.
Zinx does not like grenades.
I mean,
They're not
I don't know.
fun. They're just like big mortars. You know, like the fireworks.
They
Big boom.
take all the fun out of killing a meatbag. I'm sorry.
You don't like watching them explode into a million pieces?
No, I like to see them burn to a crisp.
Also, that's an arc grenade, so if you need to short circuit anything, that's got you.
Should be useful if I find myself on the other side of a locked door. Till we meet again.
If you can and you need help, try to open a radio.
Affirmative.
All right. What's your
Completely
character's
ignoring the
name?
facts we probably have comms. Gives grenade.
Gives grenade. What's your character's name again, Dragon?
Sabo.
Come, Savo. Let's go find our survivors. And Zinx will start heading towards the right, towards the BP.
As they start to walk off, I just say, "Good luck."
Yep. Time to burn something to a crisp, I'm sure.
All right, bonding time. Let's go.
Alright, so you guys are going to the lab.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So as you go up the ladder into the lab, it's very dark in this room.
Do I have flashlights on my helmet?
You should have flashlights on your helmet.
I would like to turn them on.
Okay. As you do, you are greeted by the sight of a very quiet area. Several sort of hovercraft type vehicles can be seen toppled over and not floating anymore. Several are still floating but barely off the ground. Some of them had cargo that is now spilled off to the side. As you're looking around, you can kind of spot what looks to be like a computer in the in one of the laboratory rooms off to the side, because you guys are sort of in the like highway portion of all these laboratories, lab areas. There are several lab cubicles where different experiments were going on.
Are there names on the doors that might give any idea of what was being done in there?
Yes, but what languages do you know?
I have no idea.
Okay. They seem to be in a different dialect, a different language of sorts. This is a crowned and furl ship, and the Barnals are the driving force of the crowned and furl.
I mean,
this is Barnalian, the local language of their species. Which
you would think we'd have built-in translators into the suits with this high-tech stuff.
Oh,
Does, Google
Phantom
Translate still work?
Phantom does have built-in thing, but yours does not. Yours is I forget where you guys got that one from. I forget where you guys got it from. The armored spacesuits. Oh right,
No,
you got it from the pirates.
No, just in character, I was just gonna hear me saying, you'd think they'd have translators in these damn things.
It's because you're wearing a
turned-
pirate one.
I turn, just look at him, and start shaking my head.
You Phantom, you do see that they do say, they don't say what experiment was done in the rooms, but they are numbered, and they have names of the scientists that are assigned to that lab cubicle.
Damn. nothing about what's going on.
I
Only
look.
names.
I tell him, hey, look for the biggest door. If anything I've learned from all my expeditions, I say like in a kind of don't colored tone. Um, it's always the biggest door that the most important things are behind.
That is true. In your mind, that is true. You do.
I'm gonna just start. Go ahead.
You do see a big door. That you can point him towards while you do your stuff.
Where's that? There's that door you were talking about right over there.
It's
Just
it's a little bit of ways from where Phantom's gonna be. Pretty down the ways towards where Phantom saw that computer.
I'm gonna go ahead and start walking towards the computer.
I'm gonna go try opening the door.
So as you walk towards the computer, Phantom, you notice that this cubicle, the glass on the door and the window to look into the cubicle are both broken, shattered. Do you still proceed?
I do, but I also go ahead and summon a drone.
Okay.
It will be an assault drone.
All right. What way are you gonna try to enter through? The door or the window?
I'm gonna be civilized and try to go through the door.
It doesn't want to open.
Can I kick it open?
Roll me a strength.
And that'd be a plus. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You kick the fuck out of that door. As you Spartan kick this door, you leave a dent in it and it sort of flies into the wall, making a loud crashing noise as it hits the wall and then slowly drops down, making a loud thud.
If we get ambushed, it's your fault.
I'd kind of just look at the door saying, didn't mean to do that.
Don't know your own strength, do you?
Just the Crown Inferno's cheap doors.
These cheap ass bastards.
These cheap bastards. Okay, make me a electronics check, and while you're doing that, I'm gonna go to Crono. So you try to open these big doors, huh?
Yeah.
They don't seem to budge. It seems like they're locked. There is a little pad next to these doors.
I'm gonna take a look at and investigate the pad.
It seems to be what looks to be like a rectal, rectal. Why would I say rectal? Optical scanner.
A rectal scan?
A rectal scan. It's a optical scanner, but seems to also be a keypad underneath it. So not only do you need a optical scan, but you also need to know the code. to
Okay.
open this door.
Would it be electronics or engineering if I want to try to like hotwire the eye scanner?
Engineering.
Eh.
Actually, it could be both, if you want.
I mean, I have the same bonus. I was just asking.
Okay, so
21.
you were able to hotwire it to open for you.
Would it be a die 100 to try my luck on guessing the password?
Yeah.
Alright, what do I need to get to succeed? 70.
You were 70% successful.
Oh.
No, no. After a little bit, you seem to dumbly figure out the password by just pressing. It's, no, you get the password pretty quickly before it locks you out, and the door opens. It opens to a giant sorta hallway that seems to stretch out into a vast windowed area looking out into space. There are several trees here in this space that seem to be thriving, and some what looks to be like some sort of fungal? You're not quite sure. You can't really make it out.
I radioed a Phantom. I found a habitat. This might be what we're dealing with.
Alright, you keep looking. I'm still set. I'm still working on this computer.
What'd you roll for your computer stuff?
A 19.
A 19? You roll me a D100.
A D100, gotcha. And not bad. Got 70.
Cool. Yeah, you're pretty successful in creating an access point to the computer, to the bridge computer. What exactly are you searching for?
Any information on what happened?
There doesn't seem to be. There seems to be logs about all the different experiments. One of them seems to be some sort of serum or something that can bring dead soldiers back to life. And the main ingredient that they were using was a parasite locally found on a uninhabited hostile planet, no atmosphere in the Ipin system.
I'm gonna radio to Victor and let him know.
Anything else before I switch it over to Sabo?
I'm gonna see if I can get any like passwords.
Any password
Uh,
to the reactor?
Reactor, any like passwords for like secured rooms or anything?
I'm gonna hold the heated blade up to the fungus as well.
Okay. Roll me another electrical. Wait, you're going towards the fungal thing?
I mean, he did tell me to continue in best game. I'm not gonna get too close to it, but I will try to like get a heated knife some close.
Okay.
I got another dirty 20.
Well, I'll get to that once.
Oh no. Oh no, that does not make me confident.
I got another dirty 20, Aaron.
Okay. I will send you the thing. You do find something, but it doesn't seem like it would tell you, but it is under the file password, so you're not sure. But here you go.
Oh. Okay.
It does also tell you, it does also say spiral.
Spiral.
Yeah. Spiral.
My drill shall pierce the heavens.
Alright, Dragon.
Okay.
Anime references.
So, we're going down the right path, which will take us to the survivors a little bit quicker. But there was also something down here. As you and Zinx are walking down this path, towards the survivors, you notice that there's a lot of different pathways leading to different areas, and there are signs that tell you where they lead to, in a different language. You know the language, this language, the Barnal language. I forget what I called it the first time. It's a habit of mine. Don't worry about it. As you and Zinx are walking down here, give me a perception check.
Perception. 26.
26. As we're walking down this dark hallway, I'm guessing with lights, because Zinx probably has his lights on. You see, for a split second, a figure sort of dash across the way, towards where we're heading.
Lovely. I get my pistol ready for combat.
Zinx will do the same. As we're heading down here and turn the corner where you saw the creature, the corridor seems to be empty. And very quiet and eerie.
Can I look up?
Look up?
Yeah, I'm gonna look up.
You don't see anything unusual.
The bro's a genius. He did the one thing most people don't do. Look up.
No, there's nothing up. It also doesn't seem like there are any, like, panels or anything that they could cram themselves into and, like, be in the ceiling or in, like, some sort of vent. It's just a normal ceiling. Normal in the standards of, spaceship. It's obviously made out of, like, a different alloy than, what we're used to, and probably looks very technologically processed and advanced or some shit.
Right. Yeah, right.
um, we continuing?
Yeah. Continue walking.
Alright, as we continue walking, we come up to a ladder. And Zinc says, according to the map, it just should be up this ladder, and we should be right on top of the location of them. It should be just in sight.
Do I have a mirror or something that I can use for reflection?
I don't know. Do you? It's your inventory
Yeah, true. Or is there anything in the area?
that you could use as a reflective device.
Yeah.
Probably not. Not that. I mean, do you have a scope on your gun?
No. I do have a thick frontal plate.
A thick frontal plate? That might work. Have you been polishing it?
Hell, I don't know.
Well then, that would be a no, so it probably wouldn't have a mirror finish.
Alright, well. Try to think here. I'm gonna cautiously go up the ladder.
Okay, you don't want to send the robot up first?
Nah, I'd win.
You win? Okay.
I'd win.
You'd win? Okay. As you go up here, roll me a perception check as you open this hatch.
That would be, what was that? 22.
22? Okay. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. You do notice the doors to the armory seem to be right in front of you. Behind you doesn't seem to be anything but darkness. You do hear maybe some scuttling, like some like cans rolling around. I mean, it's not uncommon for things to be moving and whatnot. You guys are kind of in a bit of a dead ship. There might even be rats in here. Who knows? They were experimenting on a bunch of stuff, it looks like, according to what Phantom's reports said.
Interesting. Well, I'd like to go into the armory, if possible.
Okay. Sinks will be right behind you. So are you gonna try to like open it or like knock on it? Be like, hey, we're the people here to save you guys.
Well, we'll start by knocking.
Okay, knock knock. You hear like whispers amongst people on the other side. They seem to be like scarce whispers and like, oh my god, what the fuck was that? What the... Do you say anything?
Yeah. I knock again, and I say this. This is Sabo Turqov, the chief engineer of the Mantador.
The people here to save us?
That would be correct.
Okay, just give me a second. We have a precautionary thing. There are going to be blast doors closing behind you. So, don't get scared. It's just to protect us. And as he says that, two big blast shield doors close behind you, cutting you off from the outside corridor and just giving you a little bit of room between you, the blast doors, and this other big armory door. Alright. I'm opening the doors. You better not be infected. Or one of them things trying to fool us.
Infected with what? What are you on about?
I'm not gonna tell you right now. You might be one of them. And the doors start to open. And you see a bunch of people with guns aimed at the door as it's and opens up. Oh, thank God. Everyone lower your weapons. Get in here, get in here. You see that this man, he's wearing a general suit, of the Crown Infernal, holding what looks to be like a plasma SMG.
Oh, nice.
And it seems that they are all equipped with plasma weaponry.
Very nice.
They don't... You do see that in this armory there is regular ammoed weapons, but they didn't seem to grab any of those. They just seem to have grabbed the plasma weaponry.
I assume based off of you guys carrying plasma weaponry that regular weapons aren't going to be very useful.
No, unfortunately not. These parasites live inside of the body, and regular ammunition isn't going to be able to pinpoint where they are inside the body. With plasma ammo, it burns a hole straight through. It's much easier to dismember and blow off chunks with plasma weaponry than it is with regular live ammunition. Unfortunate, though. These rely on battery packs and plasma canisters, so it takes a while to reload if one or both go out. Now, about what I meant when I said infected. Well, they can't really infect you. But if they get a hold of you and kill you, or even wound you, one of them could be living inside your body. And when you die, you come back as one of them. Hell, maybe some of us are infected. We wouldn't be able to know until we get one of the scanners from inside the lab. But that's a ways from here, and too dangerous to go on foot, seeing as that area has been shut down of the life support. No air in there. And we don't have any spacesuits in here, unfortunately.
Peculiar. Well, let me write you into my captain. They should be in the laboratory now.
Perfect. That saves us the trouble of going down there ourselves.
Oh yeah, and before we continue here, you wouldn't happen to have an extra plasma pistol around, would you?
We have a couple lying around.
I'm afraid my my pistol here won't be of any use to you guys.
Probably not. He goes into the back and grabs a pistol. And as you guys enter in, the armory doors shut behind you, and then you also hear the blast doors open back up. He grabs a plasma pistol and he gives it to you. Here you go. One plasma pistol.
Perfect. All right. And now, I'm gonna write you into Isaac.
I answer.
Captain, I found the survivors inside of the armory.
Very good. How many?
How many are in here?
There are about 20 in there.
There's about 20 in here.
That's a lot of bodies to get out of here.
While you two are over there, make sure to grab what was it? A medical scanner?
It's called a it's a medical scanner. We can use it to determine whether someone is infected or not. If they're infected, we will also get a what's it called? Try to find something with cold. We'll need it to get rid of the parasite if it's still living within somebody.
Very well. You catch that, Captain?
What rooms would they be in? Would you know?
Any room?
Here, he highlights a couple of spots within the lab that they might be. Now, I'm not sure if they're in any of these spots, being that The outbreak was chaotic. But they might be on one of the scientists if you find their body. If you...
Gotcha.
Very well. Sending you for sending you towards now, Cap. Shall I go on ahead and take these men to these personnel over to the Mantador?
You can, but make sure you quarantine them.
Understood. Over and out. I make a call over to the Mantador.
Who are you making the call to? Just to the
bridge.
Mantador?
Yeah, the bridge. Comms.
Okay. Yeah.
Try to break him in on the situation.
Okay. Everybody's all good. Everybody's like, got it.
Alrighty. Well then, General. At this point forward, we're gonna get you out of here. We're gonna get all of you out of here. We're gonna set up a battle plan, which will cover our backs and our sides. Couple of us take the front. Make sure that we have well-rounded defense pattern. If anyone sees relatively anything move, shout contact.
All right. Let's go. So I will now go to Crono. So what are you doing, Crono?
I'm getting a heated knife close to the fungus to see its reaction.
So you're getting closer to it. Roll me a knowledge nature check.
Nature. I got science, persuasion, stealth, survival, insight, intimidation, investigation, medicine, perception, history. I don't have a nature check on this sheet.
Okay, just intelligence then. I'm pretty sure it's an intelligence based.
Alright, +2. A nat 20. 22.
This is no fungi that you've ever seen before. It doesn't even look like a fungus. It looks as though it's pulsing and breathing and flesh-like.
Hey Isaac, I got living flesh over here.
And as you're looking at it, you notice that it seems to be wrapping around everywhere. It's on the trees. You didn't notice this before, but it's the trees are somewhat dead, as if not that the branches are devoid of leaves. They still have leaves on them. They're just dead.
All right,
Dead.
I'm gonna cast this before getting closer.
Okay, what's that?
I generate a boson Einstein condensate field around my armor, giving me 5 temporary hit points for the duration. And if a creature hits me with a melee attack, yeah, I have while I have these hit points, it takes 5 cold damage.
Okay. And you get closer.
Yeah.
As you get closer to this vine thing, it seems to almost screech out in terror as your field hits it, and it sort of like freezes and wilts a bit.
Hey Isaac, whatever this flesh stuff is, it doesn't seem to like the cold very much.
Is your radar still on?
No, it only lasts for a minute, so I doubt.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
It was a +5, right? Yep, +5.
Ooh.
Every time I roll perception. What the hell, man?
As you are finished radioing that last bit,
Hello?
as you finish radioing that last bit, does a does a 24 hit you?
You even have to ask? Oh my god.
Yes, he does have to ask.
I know, I only have 16. But it takes 5 cold damage for hitting me.
He's not hitting you with melee attack.
Oh, okay.
You take 12 points of piercing damage, I want to say, as a bullet shoots into your leg.
Okay, so my shields are gone and I still have 3 of those temporary hit points.
Yeah, it hits your leg. At this point, you can see what looks to be a man in a broken
So
spacesuit.
Isaac would have heard me get shot because I was on the comms with him
Yeah.
when I got shot.
Isaac, you hear the shot, though. It sort of rings out throughout the laboratory.
Well, he would also have heard it through the comms.
Yeah. Roll me a perception check.
Me?
Yes. To see if you hear anything else after that.
Perception. +4. 16.
16?
Yep. 12 +4.
You kind of hear some skittering and scurrying. Kind of like you also hear like some footsteps as well, like running towards not only your location, but the location of where the gun was shot.
Could I start running towards Crono?
Yes, you can. Crono, what are you doing?
Well, I mean, I'm technically uninjured because the extra hit points is my field. So
Yeah.
I guess I'm casting Ballistic Blade on this guy.
Okay.
I mean, he attacked me. Defend first, ask questions later.
Yeah.
Alright. Here's what that does. I also selected the Exploding Blades advancement for this, so he does take that. So it's 4d12 plus 1d12. Alright. Slash. Alright. Boom. 35 is the
Ooh.
damage he will take. Oh, and I need to make a ranged weapon attack. Oops.
Yeah.
Which is plus 8. Uh, 13.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
Yeah, 13 hits. As you shoot this blade,
He also must pass a Constitution saving throw, a DC 8 plus my proficiency bonus, which is so he needs to get a 15, or he becomes stunned until his next turn if he's not dead.
Okay. Well, I was getting to that. So as you shoot this exploding blade into him, you explode a big hole in his let me roll for what extremity you hit.
Man, I rolled so high on that damage.
And it this guy now sort of just half of a person falls down to the ground. He was sort of on a ledge, so he sort of plops down from that ledge onto the floor.
Alright.
Do you recharge your shields?
Yes.
Alright, that's an action.
There we go.
Roll me another perception check.
Please, for the love of Christ, not
Also,
another nat
Phantom,
one.
You get there just in time to see the guy plopping.
15.
Yeah.
You start hearing the same running noises of people running towards your location as Phantom did. And you also kind of hear like a clicking noise, like a kind of like a tongue clicking, like teeth chattering sort of sound as you hear these.
I look at Isaac. I go, Isaac, do you trust me?
Trust is a strong word.
Okay. Fair. Are you willing to put your life in my hands in this one moment as we're probably going to be ambushed?
What do you have in mind?
Well, if you hold on to me, I'm gonna keep us inside the ship while I blow this window out. They seem to hate cold, and what's more cold than the vacuum of space? We got a perfectly good window here to shatter.
Yeah, but at the same time, there's still stuff in the lab that we need to get.
Yeah, but it's not in this room. It's in the next room. Opening up the window isn't gonna suck everything out. It's just gonna suck the stuff that's sorta in this room.
You know, if we do this, we might as well wait till they even get here.
So you mean wait till that horde that's coming that we can hear gets here as well? Because if we break this window, it'll send them all out. The cold will kill them.
Yeah, but if we wait till they get here and then blow the window, it's more likely to get more of them.
Fair. Okay. Well, here, at least take this, and I give him and Can I do it on other people? Or is it only me? Oh no, it's only myself. Never mind. I
The
thought I could give it to
shattering
people.
gets louder and louder and louder and louder.
I draw
And
my gun.
louder.
All
You
right.
got that charge ready?
And
I got something ready.
louder. And you see one of them run and hit the tree, like run into the tree, and then get back up as more start swarming the area.
I grab Dragneel by the like his back, like the holes on his back, like his jetpack holes or whatever, to hold him. Salvo onto the window.
Okay.
And it's exploding salvo, so they also explode. So that's how I know that will work.
All right. Yeah. Doo, 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 doo. And then there's the air gets sucked out of this area as do the air from several other areas get sucked out of, and all of these creatures, or all of these humanoid figures, get sucked out. Some of them were wearing lab coats and whatnot. Some of them weren't. Some of them were wearing military garbs. Some of them were human. Some of them were Barnal. Most of the scientists were actually that you see were actually Barnals. As they get sucked out and start freezing, screeching in pain, as some of the well, actually no, never mind. They wouldn't have liquid. They have holes and stuff within them. Anyway, they some of them do explode as the vacuum pressure, does its thing and starts boiling the liquid that's still left within inside their bodies, as if expanding a water bottle with too much water, and it just explodes. But yeah, You were successful in getting rid of them, and you notice that the viney stuff starts to wilt and freeze. So the fleshy bits are done for.
I'd say that works pretty well. As I put Isaac back down on the ground as we get to the door.
Do you close this door back up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like that okay, though.
You don't like that, okay? Well, no metagaming, Brad. You're doing it.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, oh, that okay was a little sus.
Alright, so you guys need to find these things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what we're looking for. I haven't been told yet, so that's all, Isaac.
It was a medical scanner. And something about cold?
Mm-hmm. Something about cold. Something cold to kill these.
Any dry ice around here?
Well, both of you give me an investigation check to sort of investigate the area to see if you can't find where
Or some liquid nitrogen. That's also cold.
yeah.
So +9.
+2. I got 11.
I got 22.
All right, Corvo. Or no, not Corvo. Well, yes, Corvo. You were very unsuccessful in
Orvo?
or Crono. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're good.
Vector was very unsuccessful in his investigation, his search for some liquid nitrogen.
Man can bypass eye checkers and randomly guess passwords. Can't look for shit.
Yeah. At this point, you're just really lucky and unlucky at the same time.
Story of my life.
Isaac finds a scanner. He's able to find a scanner, but it seems to be badly damaged. Nothing that you can't fix, but you'll need the parts for it.
Can I look around for the parts?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, all the parts from it were actually on the ground where you found it. None of these are new parts, if that's what you're trying to look for.
Yeah, I just need it to work.
Yeah. Do you try to look for anything else?
Anything to deal with cold.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if worse comes to worse, I can shoot them with my I can shoot. I have a cryo blast readied up here. Super cool
but
part.
it's gonna kill
Huh?
Yeah, it could. Yeah, it could.
Worst case scenario, the parasite's in their head and they just gotta die.
I'm treating these people as dead on arrival, man. Have you seen those things we just sent out into space?
Right.
You want that anywhere near the ship?
That's why I already set up a quarantine for them.
Roll me another investigation to find something cold that might work.
Alright. So plus 9. 19.
In your search of something cold,
Oh, love it again.
and with Vector's help, you are both able to find some sort of pill. It's looks to be like an antidote of some kind to this parasite. You're not entirely sure because it's
It said a pill, so a singular pill.
no, it's a pill like container.
Oh, okay.
There seems to be like multiple pills.
I guess take all of them.
I was gonna say, if you said a singular pill, I'm like, well, it looks like one survives.
No, it's a container of pills. You know, like a pill bottle.
Yeah, no, just the way you worded it, confused me.
Yeah. I know. It's a pill.
Take it.
All right.
I take that and the medical scanner and the parts for it.
Okay. Do you guys head towards the reactor, or what are you guys doing?
Yes, we need to get to the reactor.
Okay.
Yeah,
If we can.
we
is
need to
there
blow
any
this.
engineering passages that could help us get to it faster.
There are several different passages from the lab that you can take that will that'll take you down to the deeper depths of here. Is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah, we need to set this thing to blow so
Okay.
any infected go into space and die. If we just leave this ship intact and other people come, this shit's gonna spread.
Does Isaac relay the information on the password to everybody else?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just I'll just put that in the common room for everybody to see. And you guys got Spiral.
Towards the reactor we go.
Wait, what is this supposed to be like a word scramble or something?
It's a cipher.
Oh.
Spiral is how you look at it to solve it. So from starting from the left bottom corner and then going up, around, down, to the left again, and then back up, to the right, down, and then back to the left. So it kind of spirals into itself.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. You and me, Dragon. What are we doing? We're bringing people back, right? Dragon? Did he go?
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
I had my mic muted. All right,
as Oh wait, no, he closed back up that door. Never mind. Um. So, we're heading back. We're gonna
Yeah.
take these guys with us.
Yep. We have a whole battle formation going on and everything. Whole defensive pattern.
Okay.
I'm curious now though. What would have happened if that door stayed open?
It would just make the entirety, because you guys didn't close the hatch back up within that one room, and it would have made the air inside of those areas get a little bit more depleted than it. All right.
Oh, we would have maybe accidentally killed the people because life
Yeah.
support would have. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Sorry for the interruption. Go on, Dragon.
I lost my train of thought.
Battle formation. Anyway, I'm going to need several perception checks as we head back down the corridor and back to the Mantador.
Raj.
Just give me 3 for now, and I'll assess.
Not 20 plus 7.
Okay.
$15 plus 7.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 19 plus 7.
Okay. Alright. Now I need 3 dex saves.
Dex saves.
Yeah.
Nat 20 plus 6.
Okay.
15 plus 6.
Mm-hmm.
And 16 plus 6.
Okay. As you guys are going down this corridor battle formation, you know, it's a pretty tight corridor. You notice in the corner of your eye a figure jump out and grab one of the survivors. But as it's grabbing it, you notice this and shoot it several times, getting it off of one of the survivors, and then you guys get them back up, keep going. The next one, same thing. You see it, but this time you're not able to get off as many shots as before, and as you shoot him 1-2, the areas that you shoot him grow more appendages out, what look like sharp pincers, and stab into one of the survivors. And as this is happening, one of the commander guys shoots at it more as you guys are still going, and then another one comes out of the darkness, and you hear a ah, ooh, ooh, as it grabs him and drags him away. So that's 2. So that you guys have 18 people who survived, and we get to you for the rest of the corridor stuff. It's fine, and we get everybody to the Mantador. And obviously, do we stay in the Mantador with them, or are you going to go back? Zinx will stay with them if you want to go back.
Uh,
In.
yeah. I'm gonna go back in. Uh,
And you're gonna help them with the reactor.
yeah.
Okay. Um.
I'm just gonna bolt.
Okay. I'm gonna say that you arrive just as they are making their plan to go towards the reactor. So you're with them as they're heading towards the reactor and stuff. So as you guys are heading down these corridors to the deeper levels of the ship, roll me some perception checks, all of you.
All of us?
Yes, because you're all there.
Okay, what are the odds? So every time I roll perception, I get a nat 1. This is the 4th perception nat 1.
You
well,
actually
he got it
get
now.
negative experience now.
What?
You actually decrease in level.
What?
Yeah, you
Well,
actually have
like,
to
he got another-
start at level 1 now. That's your punishment for rolling.
For what? Getting
For-
fucked over by the random number generator?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm just
I got
kidding.
18 plus 4.
I rolled a
18.
nat 20 plus 7.
Okay.
You guys do notice it's only on perception rolls, right?
Huh?
The nat 1s, you notice they're only on my perception rolls, right?
Oh yeah.
I think I just have all of this dude's luck right now. I'm
That's-
rolling great over here.
Okay. Anybody who got 18 or higher, you guys notice that as you're descending down here, the gravity seems to be going away. As if
I'm fine with this.
down here it's not, there's no gravity stuff active, or something turned it off. You
Someone's getting called.
yeah, somebody's getting called.
Yeah, that would be me.
Okay. You guys see several boxes floating in the air. And you also kind of see, like, there's all this veiny, pulsing stuff that you saw in that one room.
Ew.
Seems
Don't-
to be
Go near that.
It seems to be leading towards the reactor room, as if compiling there and moving outward from the reactor to the other bits of the ship.
I turned to Isaac. If this thing's feeding enough energy, it would make sense that it would be at the reactor. Are you ready for going guns blazing and hold it off if we need to?
If we need to. I'm starting to think these guys were into some weird stuff on this ship.
I mean, it's the government. Do you ever trust the government?
I mean, no, but at the same time, it does make sense why it was on a ship and not on a planet.
You know, now that you say that, makes me think that it's probably on a planet too. You think this is the only place they're researching this shit? I doubt it.
It
It'd
did
be a
say the
trial.
parasite came from a planet, but it's an uninhabitable, hazardous planet. Kind of like Mars, like desolate. No life forms could actually. There's no ozone layer or anything. It's just, you know.
But not Mars.
So you're telling me they could build a secret lab there and no one would go poking their noses because it's not habitable?
Yeah,
I
it's inhabitable.
have a feeling this this is not going to be the only time we see these things now. Out of character. That was out of character.
Yeah, I know. uh, what are you guys doing? Are you guys moving forward still?
I
going
mean,
towards
we're still just heading towards the reactor, I think.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really think there's anything else to loot on this ship because I'm pretty sure these weird tentacles are everywhere.
Yeah. As you get to the reactor, get more towards the reactor, you see a door that seems to be that's closed. There's a pad there with numbers, and it's got letters with the numbers, you know, like 1 is ABC, 2 is, you know, so on and so forth. You know, like the dial up, the flip phone type thing for texting and stuff. That's
God,
kind
I
of what it
hate
looks
the
like.
keyboard texting.
Yeah. And all you have is that cipher for the password in Spiral.
Well, you want to start trying to put in that password?
All yours.
Oh my.
Password? What password?
I sent it in the common room. You have it.
I mean, it's he with what he described. It's TZOZCBLUGSVNLLMNROPB.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't make anything like sentence wise or word wise, but that's just the way that's just the letters you put in.
Well, it's a password. It
Are
doesn't
you
need to be a
gonna
word.
Are you gonna try that
Yeah.
with the number pad? Okay. It says access denied.
That was wrong.
BPORNMLLNBSGULBCZOCT.
Access denied.
Okay, maybe we're starting from the wrong code.
Huh?
Can I just try to bypass it?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me a check.
Would that be electronics?
Yeah. Be electronic.
Okay, so +9. So 16 plus 9.
Oh,
You
28 or 25. I mean, sorry.
Neither of you are able to bypass.
I'm gonna shoot it with my heavy pistol.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Oh yeah, I shoot it with my heavy pistol.
It works in the movies. Okay, that's not opening. Boom, opens.
Boom. No, that's not how this works. It's the code isn't what keeps the door shut. The code is what unlocks the door. So if you shoot the keypad, how are you going to unlock the door? It's still locked.
Just force it open.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean,
I'll force it open. I'll force open the door.
Okay. It's a pretty
Shit,
heavily armored door.
I mean,
This is the reactor.
question: can plasma cut through the door?
No.
Really?
Did I try to help
Or I mean, you can
pry
try.
the door?
What?
All right. So you need me to
Can I
roll.
help
strength
try to
check?
pry the door?
Sure. Go ahead
Yeah,
and
all
try.
three of us. So how about all three of us try to fucking pry the door at the same time?
Everybody roll me strength.
Awesome. I have a +7 to that. Let's go.
I got a 19 plus 6.
I got a nat
What the
20
fuck am I
plus
rolling?
8.
I got
Thank you.
18.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a nat 20 plus 8.
The power of 3. We are the charmed ones. Let's go.
So you got 18 plus 7, or you got 18.
Yeah, I got 18.
What did you get, Dragon?
Nat 20 plus 8.
So 28. And what did you get, Phantom?
I got a nice 25.
Even with your guys' combined efforts to try to pry open the door, it doesn't seem to budge. Not even a little.
And I,
On the keypad, can I just try type in spiral?
Uh,
oh my god, it was that simple.
What? Yeah, you
Can I
can.
just type?
You can. You type in spiral, and it says access denied.
Okay,
roll-
wait.
Roll me an intelligence check for a hint.
Oh, I was gonna say, let's start at the top left corner, and let's just go around the corners, because if it's just spiral, it's got to be one of these corners.
Let me.
I got a 14 for my intelligence.
I'll roll an intelligence. What's my intelligence? 2 plus 2.
25.
25? Okay.
25.
Oh, that was not what I wanted to do.
Alright.
I keep
Through
fucking up.
your sheer brilliance, Dragon, you realize you've seen.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna help anyway.
You've seen this type of weird writing before. This weird sort of like it. You know that ciphers are supposed to have actual words in them, and you're like, wait a second, this kind of looks like something, and you gain a
Is
key.
this a Caesar cipher?
Huh?
Is this what it's called, a Caesar cipher?
What do you mean? What?
The type of cipher, the changing the letters around, the order of the letters. I forget what type of cipher that's called.
I don't know. It's called there are several different types of ciphers. There's the circle ciphers that you normally see. This one's from in my book. This is like a square grid cipher, where you choose which way they go. I chose a spiral to have them go in a spiral type of way.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Caesar cipher, a simple substitution cipher, where each letter is a pretext is shifted a certain number of places down the alphabet.
Yeah, but this is a backwards alphabet one. This is a backwards alphabet code thing, and this actually says something. It's just I use the backwards alphabet code to encrypt it even further. Dragon, once you have it, you can just say it out loud.
Yep, that's what I'm working on right now.
I know, I'm sorry. I'll probably have this so the
So that's what we have right there.
what the hell?
Yeah, translate it.
But did you translate it with
I
the
don't-
spiral in mind?
A spiral in mind.
Yeah.
No.
So it'll go
I'm working,
TZOZ. It'll go from the left bottom corner and spiral into itself.
L.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, hold up.
Yeah.
Wait, no,
That's what
I can do this.
Crono had it right the first time. He just didn't.
Gee, I didn't have the added information if there was another fucking cipher. VNNL. Or, I mean, NLL.
Technically, that's
MN.
I'm pretty sure that's a code.
R.
Is it actually a cipher? The backwards alphabet thing?
Yeah.
I thought it was
T.
a code type of
P.
deal.
B. Decrypt.
It's a cipher within a cipher.
Next thing we know, it's going to be another cipher.
Yeah.
It's not giving anything like back for me.
Hold up. Give me a minute. I'm still translating. Bam. Bam. Oh wait, hold up.
Yeah, mine didn't give me anything.
I mean, if you swap around those if you swap around some of those letters that Dragon had already translated, I see Galaxy of the Moon, Milky. Yeah, there you go. So blurt it out. Blurt it out.
Galaxy of the Moon,
Galaxy of
Milky.
the Moon, Milky Eye. That's how it's translated.
Milky Eye?
Yeah, that's
Where'd
how
you
we
get the eye
translate it.
from?
Yeah, where'd you get the other eye from, dude?
Oh, never mind. Ignore that last eye, but
It's just
Galaxy of the
Milky.
Moon, yeah, Galaxy of the Moon, Milky. I'm fucking dyslexic.
That should be Milky Moon. That's throwing me off. So that should be Milky Moon, not Moon Milky. It's throwing me off. I don't like that.
No, it's just I had more space for the cipher, and I was like, let's put Milky in there. Because maybe Galaxy of the Moon isn't, on the nose enough. Maybe you guys wouldn't get it. So I put.
Oh,
Moon
great!
Milky.
Wait. Oh no! Next time we go to Earth, these things are gonna be taken over.
Galaxy of the Moon Milky.
Well, I was going to just do Galaxy of the Moon, but
There's several moons.
There are
That would have
several
been
moons.
very.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I mean, you could be talking about any galaxy with any moon.
Anyway, do you try putting that in?
Yes, that's what I'm doing now.
It says access denied.
Swear to God. I put in Galaxy of the Milky Moon.
Access denied.
What do you mean?
Roll me another intelligence check and I'll give you
Oh my
a hint.
God! Is it shifted around? Is it Moon of the Milky Galaxy?
No.
Alright, let's see what I get on this roll.
This is so dumb. This is so dumb.
Okay, so that's another 25.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack the door with my manicular blade because I'm tired.
Roll for damage.
Let's see. It's 1d10 plus 5.
Damn. I got a 9.
Okay.
What? 6 damage. 6 fucking damage to this damn door.
Maybe the cipher is telling you what the password is without actually saying what the password is.
Milky Way Galaxy. Or Milky Way.
Do you put that in?
Yeah.
Access granted. The door's open.
My God.
Alright, noted. You guys don't like puzzles.
No,
Fuck.
I like the puzzles. I like puzzles. I like puzzles. Just
Jesus
God, that was
Christ.
asinine, man.
What do you mean?
You hit a cipher in a cipher and then use the cipher as a clue. Like,
that's what the book said to do. I just was doing what the book told me to do on how to make it while putting my own twist on it.
You put your own twist on it.
Whatever. The book told me. The book told me to. God. You guys don't have to be so mean about it. Hell, I'll probably put the puzzle at the end of the video or at the beginning of the video being like, alright guys, these guys didn't figure this out fast enough. Let's see if you guys can.
watch there be so many comments of like, God, that is
Yeah, probably. Anyway, the doors open, and as they open,
kick it as we walk by.
as they open, you see a giant mass of flesh wrapping around the reactor, and you see several humanoids writhing in pain and anguish as they seem to be fused with this fleshy mass as it pulses as if it's breathing in
I'm gonna
the
piss it
energy.
off.
And as it pulses, the light in the room starts to flicker.
I'm gonna piss it off.
And as it flickers, Dragon, what's your AC?
21.
Okay, so this hits you. You're gonna take 10 slashing damage.
Flashing?
Yeah. Corvo, what's your AC?
Crono, and
Crono, sorry.
my AC is 16, but also I still have those temporary hit points up. So if it hits me with the melee attack, it takes 5 cold damage.
Okay. Well, it hits you for 9 slashing, and as it takes that 5, it screams out in pain, but it doesn't die.
My shields are blinking. I am at 1 shield, so I still have those temporary hit points. Let's go.
Okay. Fuck you. And combat has started. That was the surprise round that they got. Roll initiative to see who goes first. Dun 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 dun. Mortal Kombat.
I got a 12 plus 5, so I have 17.
17.
20. 30, 20.
30, 20.
22.
22. Okay. Alright. Since this is a small room, you guys are all going to be within melee range. Gun range 2 if you back up a little bit. I don't think that's really a problem for you, Isaac, since you can just bash them in with your fucking gun.
I'm a hard counter to this boss, which I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, I was like, they need to have a weakness. And they need to have something, they need to have a strength and immunity to something. So, I thought of 2 things, and cold was one of them. So, anyway. I think you guys might go first. Let me see. Yeah, you guys are going first. Okay. So you guys go first. What you doing? You just got attacked from the rear.
Well, they're faster than me, so they go first.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. You all are gonna go at the same time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing what I wanted to do, or I'm gonna piss it off even more by firing my cold blast at it.
Oh shit. At the
Fire
mass?
Yeah, actually, so it's a particles that explode in a 2-meter radius sphere, so it hit the whole room.
Oh shit.
Centered on top of a point within range. Each creature in the sphere has its movement speed reduced by 4 until the start of their next turn, and must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, a creature becomes frozen until the start of your next turn. A target with a shield points has advantage on the saving throw.
Okay.
If the blast strikes a body of water or a liquid that is principally water, not including water-based creatures, it freezes. The depth is 15 centimeters over an area of 12 meters.
Okay. So what's the strength save DC?
They have to get above a 15 because my
Okay, well all 3 of them got above a 15. And I guess the mass yeah, that's above that's a 15 exactly. So the mass also does not freeze. But how much damage does it do?
None currently.
Oh.
It freezes.
ice.
It's really cold. It's a massive super cooled subatomic particles that explode in a 2-meter radius that basically makes.
But as you do that, it does get mad and starts screeching as if it was in pain. but does not die.
I should have upgraded this thing to fucking Ice Lance or Frigid Air.
And as you do that, two more guys drop down from, they like sort of pop out of this mass of flesh and drop down to the floor, and start growing different appendages. Some are like claw blades, some of them are like shooty bits that shoot off like bone shards or some shit. They look gnarly. They look like abomination flesh beings that were once human.
Well, I thought that would work better than it did. You guys got any plans?
I would like to throw a frag.
Oh
If all else fails, enter the grenades. You do realize the reactor's in there, and if you hit that, we're all a little fucked.
Yeah.
Well, you see, there's a lot of flesh in the way. So
You're right.
We should be all right.
He does a DM roll. Oh, your luck was bad. You hit the one part that wasn't covered in flesh.
If you guys start seeing a light blue light, fucking run. Are you gonna need me to roll for the grenade?
Yeah. Where are you throwing it at? Because
Like
that determines
We
else
are also in this room.
Yeah. This is kind of a small room to throw a grenade in.
I'm gonna try to get it like where those two just drop down from.
Okay.
Oh, no, you should try to throw it on the other side of the mass and get it stuck between the wall and the mass, so when it explodes, it goes all into the mass.
My grenade.
Yeah, I know it's your grenade. I just thought of that.
My grenade. You don't have a grenade.
I mean, I have 11 or 12 grenades.
So it does. Also, they're gonna need to make a DC 13, but it is a 15 to hit.
On what, the two guys?
Yes.
Okay, they both fail. And they both explode. They're dead.
Oh, okay. I don't
They sort of blast outwards as this hit the wall. Some of the shrapnel hits the mass. So what's the damage? What was the damage?
2d12.
So roll.
It would be
Just like in real life, grenades instantly kill you.
that would be 19.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
That'll be it for me.
Okay. Dragon, it's your turn.
Wait, actually, is my drone still activated?
Yes.
Or did it get... Okay. So it was... Pulse. Okay. It's going to attack the mass.
What type of damage does it do?
Radiant. It is a pulse cannon.
Okay.
Next thing you know, the mask grows bigger.
+4 to hit, so that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20. That hits.
Yep. Okay.
Man, you guys always roll so high.
I don't know why.
I feel a little jealous here.
Okay, so +2, that would be 7 damage. Radiant damage.
Okay. It doesn't seem like it got hurt as much from that as it did from the cold. As a matter of fact, when you hit it, some of the mass sort of bulged out and then squirted out some more veiny tendrils and attached to the wall.
I called it.
But it did take damage from that, just not as much as as it didn't look like it took the full force of that blast.
Gotcha.
Alright, Dragon, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. Well, to start off here, I think I'm gonna cast a Yule Spill.
Okay.
I'm gonna be throwing it right at the mass and everything. Which Fuel Spill does do 46 damage.
What type of damage?
Or no, sorry, it doesn't do any damage yet.
It
But
only
will soon.
Okay.
He has to ignite it. It's just
Yeah.
fuel right now. How many enemies besides the mass are there still?
I'm gonna cast
2.
I'm gonna cast a spell twice here.
How many actions do you have?
How many actions do I have? Let's see, attack, dash, disengage, dodge, grapple, help, hide, advise.
No, I meant actions you can take in a turn.
Well, I have opportunity attack and then action. So I don't know how many.
Okay, so you can do one action in a turn, and then a bonus action is typical unless you have an extra attack.
On mine, it doesn't even tell me how many actions I get.
Yeah. So typically, it's if you have the feat or have something saying extra attack or bonus extra attack or extra action, then you can take a second action in a turn.
It doesn't say action anywhere.
Yeah, if you don't have that, that means you can only do one action per turn and a bonus action. So your action would be using the oil spill.
That's also on the one that I'm using, which is fucking weird compared to the last one.
No, I'm just saying typical rules are everyone gets one action and then
we know. It's just I don't know which one Dragon's using for his character sheet, and same with on mine. It doesn't say anything about actions.
Yeah, the Mass Effect ones don't typically have that. I don't know if any of the classes actually get extra attack. Haven't looked at all of them on Mass Effect, but typically you should be getting one at you should have one at level 5.
Yeah, level. So for 5, you can take the attack action. So you can get it for classes Explorer, Path of War, for classes Experiment, Sentinel, Adept, Engineer, Commando, Engineer Hollowsmith, Engineer Mastermind at 6th level.
Oh, okay, so it's 6th level. So you
For Soldier, you get it at the 5th level. For Vanguard, you get it at the 5th level.
What level are you guys right now?
6.
6.
So you guys should have it, right?
Yeah, but it still doesn't say anything about actions.
Okay,
I'm literally
well,
looking at the class.
I'm
Is it
gonna
a-
s-
Okay.
with the rule stuff. I'm gonna say you guys have extra attack.
Okay.
Because you get. I don't understand
That
why
means
it's
I can roll action
not.
next turn. I'll put that in my notes.
Yeah. Level 6, everybody gets a extra action or extra attack. They get extra attack because I know.
So you can perform 2 actions in a turn and a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're gonna do oil spill,
Yes, a fuel spill.
fuel spill, and then you're gonna light it on fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
With my bonus action, I'm gonna shoot.
Okay. You don't need to roll. It lights on fire. Deal your damage.
Okay. Give him just a minute. $50 damage.
50.
Yeah, 50 damage.
So as you set it on fire, it starts to kind of laugh. You hear the faces of the humanoids, the flesh bits of them start to laugh as it absorbs the fire and starts to shoot out more of the mass above you and gets bigger, and you just hear this eerie laughter of several humanoids and Barnells.
Yeah, fire probably wasn't the best idea.
Some of them are screeching. Anyway, it's no longer your guys' turn.
No, it is not.
Does a 20 hit you, Dragon?
It is not.
Okay.
Woo!
Does a 18 hit you, Crono?
It does, and it takes 5 cold damage, but I do lose my temporary hit points. So that's gone now.
Yeah, especially since you're taking 12 slashing. It screeches out in pain as one of its arms wilts and falls off. but as it does, fleshy bits form a giant blade.
How much damage did I take again?
You took 12 slashing.
Oof. That's oof. Oof.
Um, does a 24 hit you, Dragon?
It does.
Okay. You're going to take... You're going to take 24 piercing damage as a piece of bone shoots into your... let's see where it hits. Into your chest. Or your back. Did you have shields?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
They're gone now.
They're gone. Did you take any physical damage?
Not yet.
Okay, so it just bounces off your shield and shatters it. Alright, it's your guys' turn.
I'm gonna look at the other guys and say, "This is my last shot. If this doesn't work, aim to make the reactor go critical. We'll just fucking dip." And I fire my last cryoblast.
Okay.
So they need to make a DC save of strength 15.
The mass succeeds, but the other two are frozen.
They're detonated. They are primed cold now.
Okay, cool. And then you did the cold thing, so. The big mass screeches out in pain as the two get frozen, and drops another two down below to you guys. Next, I guess.
Oh wait, I still have one more action because the
right,
extra attack.
Right.
I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. Fuck it, arc grenade on the big guy. So let's see, what does this do? Target an area within 12 meters. Each creature within 4 meters of the target must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 2d6 lightning damage on a fail save, or half as much on a successful one.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna throw that at the big mass.
Okay.
And then using my movement, I'm gonna leave the room and start running down the hall.
Okay.
As far as I can.
Roll, I guess.
I need the ranged attack, right?
Yep. And then roll for damage.
What is my ranged attack bonus? +8. $26.
26? Yeah, that hits.
And then 2d6 lightning damage. 9. DC 13 dexterity. They take half on a save, full on a fail. This might set the reactor critical though, because it is electricity.
Yeah. Yeah. So as you throw it and it shocks this mass and the reactor underneath it, you start to hear the computer in the room say, and you hear blaring alarms. Reactor
My ass already
critical.
partly down the hallway.
Reactor critical. Reactor critical. You see the reactor underneath flashing blue and red as it's still saying reactor critical. Detonation imminent. 10 minutes. That should be enough time for you guys to get out of here before it blows up.
I turn to Sabo and just say run.
Okay, run.
They just see me bolting down the hallway already.
I need dex saves from all of you.
Oh, the thing I'm good at. Let's hope my rolls aren't ass with it though.
Need a total of 3.
24.
3.
Yeah.
Okay, so 17.
Oh, I got a nat 20
Okay.
plus 8.
Nice.
You need each of us to give 3? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My next one is 19.
Okay.
A nat 20 again plus 8.
Nice.
23.
Okay.
And my last one is 26.
Okay.
18 plus 8, 26.
Nice.
Okay. Explain to me how my perception is net 1s, but when... Okay.
Just accept it, dog.
I do, but this is ridiculous. Where were these earlier?
So as you guys are running, sprinting down these corridors and halls to get to the Mantador, you succeed in getting to the Mantador, dodging and weaving monstrosities that were once human, but are now just a dead corpse puppet for these parasites. As you get inside the Mantador, you have maybe 10 seconds to spare, or not 10 seconds, like maybe a minute to spare to get out of here.
As soon as I get into the Mantador, I'm still running towards the bridge.
Okay.
Like I'm full dead sprint.
You are able to get there. Make me a vehicle or piloting check
Alright.
to get it away from this in time.
So plus 10.
I'm go. Can I go to the navigation board and plot a course that's faster to get out of this part of the system?
We don't need to get out of the system. We need to get away from.
Or not system. I meant this area.
No, this is
purely piloting. Purely piloting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is purely piloting thing.
I got a nice 28 though.
A 28? Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, you're able to get to the controls and fucking whip that shit off the docking port, and then you're able to get it far away to look at the pre-explosion at a safe distance. And what was left of this capital ship blows up in a silent symphony of fire. You hear nothing, you don't hear screeches, you just see debris from the ship fly outwards into space. Nothing really amazing. I mean, it's an explosion in space. You can't really hear anything in space. So,
Hey Isaac, does this ship have any scans? I don't trust that we killed it. It fed off fire and grew, so I mean, what if it somehow found a compartment to hide in?
Well,
oh yeah,
I'm
totally.
pretty sure it was in the reactor room.
I mean, it was all
No
over
longer
the place.
exists.
I mean, you
Every
saw
room
those
should be
tentacles.
exposed to space.
Fair. This thing was, this thing was like, God, this thing.
Uh-huh. Go
Yeah,
on.
let's just forget this happened.
Okay.
It laughed at us. It showed intelligence.
If space didn't finish it off, then that radiation did.
He did something that did radiant damage. Yeah.
Yeah, that did right.
That nuclear radiation.
It loved that. Because radiant damage, depending on how it's produced, is kind of like fire damage. Right? It's the sun. It's basically the equivalent of shooting something with the full
With the power of the sun, yeah.
I mean, it's not like it didn't take damage from that. It just
liked it less than fire, but still liked it.
yeah. So, I mean, if it didn't die from the radiation, then being exposed to the vacuum of space would have killed it.
Yes, that is fair.
Are you guys going to scan the people to see who's
Yes.
infected, if any?
Yes,
Yes.
I will.
I mean, wait, why don't we just put them in the freezer? That should also tell us who's infected.
They don't have you guys don't have a freezer.
We don't have a freezer
You
on
don't
this
have
entire
a
ship.
No, you don't have a freezer big enough for a full person. You don't
Okay.
have you don't have a
I
walk-in
thought
freezer.
this ship would have like a walk-in freezer in like the kitchen area.
No, in the kitchen in the common area, there's like a mini fridge or something. There's like a fridge in there.
Wait, this ship? Oh, okay, I was thinking this ship had like a whole like
No, it doesn't.
restaurant kitchen type setup.
No, it's big. It's big enough for fighters, but it's not capital ship big. The
Okay.
capital ship can fit several Mantadors in it. Several
Okay.
in its just in its
Basically-
hangar alone, it can
Basically-
fit several.
Well, no, I was just thinking.
Bruiser.
Well, I was just thinking. because it's a military ship, and if you know military ships, most military
Yeah.
ships have giant walk-in freezers because that's the easiest way to store things
Not
en
really.
masse.
This was also a work in progress ship. It was like an experimental thing. It has the biggest ion cannon on it that anybody within the galaxy has ever seen on a ship before. It's very experimental. They kind of cut corners with some things.
Okay.
Like luxury wasn't the issue. It was the ion cannon. They wanted to get that right. Which, I mean, it's kind of right. You guys haven't. You've only used it on organic stuff, and it kind of fucks that shit up.
We're not at the very moment, though. That was later.
So give me a electronics check, and I will tell you if any of them are infected with parasites or not.
21.
21. Okay. High or low?
Low.
All right. Okay. None of them seem to be infected.
I'm still gonna give them some of those pills too.
All right. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
They'll
since
take
we
'em.
know, since we know Cryoblast doesn't do damage, it just freezes people. Can I tell them not to resist and just cast Cryoblast over them, and then we can dethaw them?
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm gonna do that.
Alright. Yeah, whatever parasites might have been living within them, they're not anymore. Or in your mind, that's what you're thinking. I can't confirm or deny that there are parasites. But you guys
They will
did
come
it.
back some way. Yeah, this is the clue. They will find their way back.
I didn't say that, you fucking bitch. Anyway, where are you guys heading to drop off these survivors to claim your reward?
What was the planet we went to get the Prime Minister dude?
I believe that was in Ipen. The Ipen Galaxy, the Ipen
Was
system.
no, I thought we picked him up in
Dragon, you should know. You're the one who DM'd that. I don't.
You guys ended up picking up the center in the Zodin Galaxy.
Yeah, we picked him up in the Zoning Galaxy. So I'm thinking
But
if
what
these tied
system?
together.
I think it was the Z.
Z
Yeah, the Z.
cluster?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right. I think it was the Ipen system.
No, Z sounds familiar.
I think it was Ipen. No, it was. I mean, probably was the Zeke cluster. Alright. You guys can drop them off in the Zeke cluster. There is a Crowned Infernal outpost on a planet there where you guys picked up the Senator. So if you guys are gonna go drop them off there, your guys' reward is 30,000 cryptid.
Dope.
For the Mantador. Okay. So
30,000.
that's a shared balance between you guys. It's added to the accumulated balance of the ship.
Okay.
Ship. So, experience. Let's talk about that.
Yes.
I
let's-
will. You guys did pretty good. You guys did some good role play, good combat stuff, good investigating things, and you guys solved my puzzle with a lot of help from me.
Okay, wait. Okay, so I don't explain how you. I don't know how you expect us to plan that level without the hints, because with multiple ciphers in there, how the fuck
Right.
are we supposed to know each cipher?
Right, yeah. No. Well, you guys also didn't. I was also expecting you guys to sort of like explore the ship a bit more. Maybe look at some consoles a bit more, get more hints for the puzzle
Hey,
instead of just
I asked
getting
about
the.
a big door. You pointed me to a big door, and I opened the big door. It's not my fault that behind the big door was a big bad.
There could have been. There could have also been more exploring in there too. You guys could have gotten some more stuff. I don't know. You don't know either, because you blew up the ship, fuckers. Anyway, experience. You guys will get. I'll give you. How does 5,000 each sound? 5,000 XP.
All right.
Sounds good. Level 7.
Yeah, level 7.
Nice.
Level 6.
Yeah. Anyway, that was Distress Signal. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, keep watching. There's gonna be more. Or keep listening. Keep watching. There's gonna be more. There's more stuff like that. If you like this one. Well, maybe not. Dragon kind of sucks at DMing. Anyway, bye.